Good morning, everybody. I know I sound chipper, but I'm actually a little bit annoyed, if I'm honest. I was on my way to the ABR this morning on this beast. Oh, this is a new beast, by the way. You haven't seen that bit yet. I was on the way to the ABR and I put some new mirrors on that I had in the shed for ages. And they just vibrated so much I couldn't see out of them. They kept shifting around as well. They're only like little plastic ones, which is what I wanted because, you know, you've seen my videos, I like to ride off-road, yeah. That's the first malfunction straight away. Second malfunction, I bought some new trousers for the ABR because I've got an 80-mile ride to get there, so I was like, oh, you know what, I'll get some new trousers, some roady ones that aren't going to be too hot so I can use them off-road as well. They're a little bit big. Massively big, in fact, so they keep slipping down, which is really fucking uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm on a new bike. It's a lovely new bike. Can you guess what it is yet? And the third malfunction is my sat-nav sat here, which felt quite solid, but when it had the phone on it, because it's naked, it kept flipping over and I can't get it tight enough, and I can't ride 80 miles and use my Native American tracking skills to find where it is, and that's just too much of a hassle. It's a bit loud because it's naked. So yeah, I'm not off to ABR at all. What I am doing instead is just going to show you my new bike. And well, this is on road. Quick shifter, bam. More bikes. Good morning, chaps. No one's coming. Good. Yeah, I've done about 50 miles on this so far, and I'm quite comfortable at the minute on it. Quick shifter is great. You've got to really be on it though. If you try and do it when it's slow, watch, going a bit slow. Oh, that wasn't too bad in the higher gears. In the low gears, it's brutal. And if you only half shift by mistake, you're going into false neutral. So let's go ride off-road, shall we? So for those of you that have seen my videos before, this won't be a surprise, you'll know where we are. I'm running tubes and tyres. I'm actually on the EO7 Plus, the Metas. Cool, I haven't been around here in a while, and I am on tubes, so, and I'm on a new bike. Although saying that, I was on the Africa Twin and that had tubes in it as well, and that just smashed everything. Right, that's second gear now. Second gear at this speed, 16, 17 miles an hour, is a little bit... I've got earplugs in, so I can't really tell how it sounds, but it feels a bit chuggy. And my foot pegs definitely aren't wide enough. But after being on the Africa Twin, who cares really? I do have a slight issue with this bike at the minute, which I've discovered this morning, and that is the rear end is far too hard. Far too hard. So that's got a little hump in the middle of it. Let's go down and have a look at that then. Should I be in first gear? Yeah, I should be really, shouldn't I? Someone's had a motor up here. It's probably a digger. I'm on the back brake, I'm on the back brake. We are vertical, skiddy skid skid, like a champ. Now, will I get caught out like I did with the Africa Twin first time over here? Oh god, those ruts are hard. You might recall, that was the first time I discovered the traction control on the Africa Twin, where, sorry, torque control on the Africa Twin, where I went to go up the hill and the traction control went, your back wheel slipping. We can't have that. Ugh. Remember the first one? I went up there a piece of piss in mode 1. I guess mode 1 must be the off-road mode then, because it by default turns onto mode 2. So the back wheel didn't spin. It wasn't like the AT where that went just nuts, that did. See, now the back wheel was skidding down there and the ABS wasn't chattering away, like the ABS was kind of working. Oops. So yes, as you probably guessed, this is a replacement for the Africa Twin. Yep, ABS definitely isn't kicking in. Oh, this one's got a little drop off. Ugh. So all in all, so far, this is far less eventful than the Africa Twin was, so I'm quite happy with that. That was an experience. And I'm not here to slate the Africa Twin because I love that thing. Absolutely loved it. Oh, my trouser malfunctions in effect. My pants are going all gangster style. I'll have to ride along with one hand grabbing me nuts. Yeah, my trousers are falling down again. Yeah, the Africa Twin was exceptional. What a brilliant road bike. What a brilliant bit of kit off-road if you got the skill and the strength. I'm not fucking strong enough for that bastard thing. So heavy. So heavy. This thing, if you think about it, this is 74 horsepower out of the box. Oh god, wow, it's bumpy over. I've definitely got to soften the suspension up a bit. Yeah, 74 horsepower out of the box and 147 kilos. The Africa Twin was 100 horsepower pretty much out of the box and 237 kilos. So this is 90 kilos dry lighter, and it's only got 25 horsepower less pretty much. So this pound for oh god, horsepower per ton kilo is actually a lot higher. This suspension's rock hard. Right, that definitely. Oh no, it's just bogging in a second, I think. Whew! The ABS definitely is off. It's definitely off. Maybe it turns it off by default. Oh, crapping hell. The balls. Yeah, the, what was I saying? Yeah, so it's actually a better horsepower per kilo per ton than the Africa Twin was. So I can't really sniff at that, can I? I've got more power, it's lighter, it's easier to manage. The traction control, as you've clearly just seen, is far better. Oh, as in, far better if you're going to off-road, I'd imagine. Oh, and it's lean sensitive, all that nonsense as well on this thing. Comes as standard. Right, let me stop here and show you this. Oh, nearly fell off. It's a bit too tall for me, by the way. Comes as standard with a USB socket down there. So that's good, isn't it? Right, anyway, let's get back to the road. Oh, it's very hard. The suspension on the Africa Twin was far more plush, but that's because this isn't set up, I guess. Pardon me. Wouldn't be the same without a DT burp. Right, do we go back to 2? We're on to 2. Maybe this has got a dongle fitted and that's why the ABS didn't come on. Let's give it a try, see if in mode 2 the ABS works. Nope, that back wheel lit up like a Christmas tree. Pretty good torque from down low as well. Oh, just been on the dirt, got to be careful, haven't I? And Jesus be Jesus, that's fast. There's a quick shifter, up, no clutch. And the clutch, by the way, is super light. It's a Magura hydraulic clutch. And I'm well happy with that. Oh man, so disappointed about the ABR. Anyway, that was just a quick video to say that I wasn't going to the ABR. I was going to the ABR. I'm not now going to the ABR. And say hello to the new bike. Which actually, you haven't actually seen the new bike yet, have you? Okay, I'll show you the new bike here. I've only been doing this 2.5 years. I'm still rubbish at it. My pants are hanging down my arse. North of 90 you do get a bit of a heavy steering wobble, but it's understandable. I mean, if you think about it, all the weight's at the back, the petrol tank's at the back, my fat arse is at the back, the swing arm's heavy, you've got a chain and sprocket, everything's at the back, so it's going to be, unless you had super heavy forks, so as you could fit like a weight at the front, but you know, that's what it is. Petrol tank's at the back. Right, let's find somewhere to stop with some greenery where I can show you the bicycle, or I can show you the not bicycle. Over here will do. Oh, 1,092 miles on the clock, and there she is, he is, it is, that's right, it's KTM 690 Enduro R. Oh, that's a tasty looking beast, that is. It really is a tasty looking beast. It's more like my exc-f 350 than anything like the Africa Twin, to be honest. Yeah, what do you reckon? Pretty cool, huh? Shout out to my boy for that one, inside private joke kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? I've got to sort that rear end out though, because it is rock hard, absolutely rock hard. Front end I can do, and I can literally get 1 foot on tiptoes down as well. I mean, I'm 5'10", but I've got a 31 inch inside leg, which is no good when you've got a tall bike like I have now. Yeah, anyway, see you later, losers.